to the show What's Your Point? The show where we discuss hot topics. Today we have Hannah Jolie, Hutch, Mackenzie, and Good.
How you doing?
Take the chance to tell the viewers who you be.
My name is Goody, G-O-O-D-Y. I'm from Jersey, representing.
Jerusalem.
Make music, rap, do shows, all that good stuff. FTQ, the company. That's how we do it.
Definitely. You know how we do. We just jump into the swing of things. The first topic we have the shooting in San Bernadino. It's called the mass shooting. I mean, how do you guys feel about this?
It's not a surprise.
Yeah, this is
it's
you hear
terrible,
every other day.
Yeah, for real. There's mass shootings all the time. Like, I was telling somebody about it today, and they were like, what? Oh.
I didn't hear about
like,
it.
it's terrible, but
it's
like,
pretty
this
much
shit
like,
happens every day.
now, it's kind of sad. It's just like, oh, that happened, word.
That's why, I mean, when y'all say you're not surprised, it's been 355 shootings this year alone.
Wow.
We got 365 days a year, but they took 10 days off of the year.
In the country, there's been 355 shootings?
Yes, this year alone.
That's
There's
crazy.
more mass shootings than the days of the year, pretty much.
Yeah, and the
Pretty
year's
much.
not
And
even
shit in
over
California.
yet.
Exactly.
It's almost over, but it's not over yet. It's a scary world we live in today.
It's crazy. Only because when I first heard about the shooting in California, it was just a mass shooting. Nobody mentioned. I took a mental note with myself. Like every time with the news talk, it was nobody mentioned the word ISIS. And then when it was all said and done, the word ISIS came about. So they were saying that the person that committed the mass shooting was part of ISIS, a terrorist group.
Yes.
It was confused me crazy because the whole time doing coverage and the shootings, I never heard the word ISIS, and I was looking forward to it. And
You
then-
already thought it had something
Yeah, I
to do
already
with
thought
that?
it was some ISIS.
Because
Yeah.
a lot of the shootings, shootings happen in movie theaters, and it's just regular
Yeah.
people who lose their fucking minds and go out there
And shoot.
and shoot mass people.
Yeah.
So I don't think that when you hear of a shooting, you could normally assume that it's ISIS, but at the same time, there also is a lot of terrorism going on.
ISIS made a lot of threats.
Maybe that is another point of view where people hear about a shooting and they're immediately thinking it's some kind of
Terrorist
terroristic
act.
act.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
I thought it was, and I figured it was. And
I didn't think that, but then when I heard that,
I thought it was because
it's not a surprise either.
because the media was trying to keep it when they were discussing the news of the shooting. It was kind of like water. It sounded water to me, so I kind of figured it was a terroristic attack. And then when I found out it really was, I was.
So you think the media kind of had a feeling they were onto?
No, they knew it was. Me personally, the attack was conspiracy written, whatever you want to say. It was like, I think it was already written. You feel me? Like, I don't believe
by the shooters or
The
by
government.
the government?
Yes.
I mean, so let's deal with the facts though. Was a married couple? I mean, they had like what, some connections with ISIS.
The wife.
It came out.
The wife pledged to ISIS over the internet. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that gives it 100% proof that it was ISIS terroristic
Well,
attack.
basically, correct me if I'm wrong. I think the male was an American and he went and married a woman who's Saudi Arabian and brought her into the country.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I'm not sure
think
on
that
the details.
that's. I read a little bit up on it. I think that's what happened, and that just opens up a whole new can of worms as far as letting people
refugees
into
from
the
ISIS
country.
countries.
You can't even say ISIS countries because that's another.
Arabic
that's,
countries? Wait.
No, that's another. Not all Arabics are ISIS. Not all Muslims are
And
ISIS.
that's
Okay, so what's your
why
point?
the government didn't want to
I mean,
link it to ISIS right away because people are
it's
saying, oh, not
unfortunate.
all Muslims or whatever are
It's unfortunate,
ISIS.
but we do have to be careful of who we're letting into this country right now, especially from those countries.
Exactly.
And
It's just
honestly, it hurts my heart to say that
It
because.
does. But
That's-
just,
Because I don't want to group all one religion or one race as
ISIS.
terrorists. But for our own protection, we gotta wave a flag. We gotta be a little more
It's
cautious
almost
about
at a point
that.
where you can't even really defer like who is
who's
what.
who?
You
Yeah,
can't
do it.
It's
It's like
serious because then it's like
he's
It's
judging.
good,
He's
you
judging.
got
Yeah.
It's judging. It's judging, and like my
and that's
point
just-
is,
it's
like you
over.
can't really put a finger on who is who. So therefore, you really can't say I'm not gonna let this group of people. I'm not gonna let this group of people in the country. You really can't do that because there's no point finger.
If they do that, if
Like,
they
it's-
say
it's-
that people from this country aren't being let in, then they can't let Mexicans in. Then they can't
Yes.
let people from
So
Europe in.
you really
know what I
can't
mean?
do that, though. You gotta take a risk.
They gotta either shut it down
Cut
for
it
a little
all
while,
So
or
let me ask you something.
or
It's
not. Like,
You as a U.S. citizen, you're terrified, pretty much. That's basically what you're saying.
I personally,
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm terrified, but at the same time, I have this thought in my head like,
Cautious.
oh, that would never happen to me. But that's what people think.
But
People
see,
think,
like,
I'll never be in a
I used to think like
you
that.
live-
Now
you
look.
live your everyday life. I could be
Too
driving
much.
down the highway, and you
But-
know they could decide to bomb the highway.
You can say
down,
they. Look,
climb back-
you can say they. You can say they. But what y'all just read about ISIS attack with the mass shooting was the first mass I heard about ISIS. But the other previous 5 mass shootings in America was
Wasn't
from
that-
white folks. It wasn't
it
ISIS.
could've been-
So you can't.
Just
You
pinpoint
can't
that
target
one.
ISIS
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
You're just making an excuse for the government because this is what they want
I
you to
didn't make an
do.
excuse for the government.
You
all I'm saying is, I like to live my life thinking like, well,
So
I don't
that's
like
people.
to live my life thinking
That's
like,
people in
but
general.
sometimes
That's people
I
in
feel
general.
like, oh, that would never happen to me. I'm not saying,
But it happened.
It happens to
numerous
people.
of times. It happened numerous of times besides ISIS. You think Arabic, but what happened
Who said I was thinking Arabic? Why are you pointing at me like you think
Because we just discussed letting ISIS in the country. But before,
Well, basically like this.
before the word ISIS, it was 5 other white people that did mass shootings as well.
Everybody's scared for all
I'm
those
just saying,
things.
when I go-
When
What?
somebody says like, oh, it's linked
It's
to
basically
ISIS,
like
then
this.
it's like,
You
okay,
can't-
then stop
no.
letting people from those countries
When
in.
I
No, but there's people in our own countries
That
that
are
did
doing
mass
it too,
shootings.
yeah.
Yeah, they did
Fuck
that,
the rest of
but
the
that's
world.
why we can't do anything about people who are already in our country doing shit like that. But
But-
we can do shit about people from those 2 countries.
It's only one. It's only one
that are
entity we
coming in
got.
here doing that.
You can't pinpoint it. You can't
You
just
can't
target
pin-
one person.
My thing is you can't pinpoint it.
I
You
feel like
can't
That's
say.
what I was saying.
No, you wasn't saying that because you was discrediting. You was discrediting.
you can't
I'm
take
per-
the whole
I-
nation
I
out of
You
it.
was discrediting.
Watch the show.
Arabic
Just
people.
watch the show.
You watch it. You can. You,
I would never discredit Arabic people. I'm the first one who said it. It hurts me to even think that.
but you
we
thought
have
it
to-
though. It hurts you to think it, but you
We all
thought it.
have to think that.
No, you
That's
don't
the
have to
point.
think that. No, you don't have to think that because it's people in general. Because it was white people before it was an Arabic person. You feel me? It was,
White people who are
When we
shooting
did a
people
shooting-
Guys, let's get back to the.
but it's mass
Situation.
shootings though in our country. So you
Absolutely.
can't put it on ISIS persons because that it happened though. But
Yeah, you can.
no, you can't
This
because
situation.
5 times
You can't.
the numbers
We gotta
don't
end
work out.
this- we gotta
You
end
have
this
one
right here.
Arabic, but then you got 5
We
white.
have to end this, guys. We have to end this. Sorry, I
Yeah,
mean,
fine.
we talk about it's a tough situation, so I understand.
It's very
I
touching.
understand how
It's a
y'all
hot
feel about
topic.
it, but our time limit.
All I know is-
we can't do that. Our time limit can't allow us to go on that further. So move on to the next thing. We got the feds. They claim like in Illinois, we got a situation with transgender.
These punks.
I mean,
I'm not gonna use the word punks, but these punks.
we have a problem with female, a he-male, whatever you want to call it. They won't let her into the girls' bathroom and stuff. They saying she can't get dressed.
Well, what is a transgender? What is that?
A transgender is from the. So you got it, Mackenzie?
No, I was gonna say it's very offensive. I shouldn't say it.
Well, oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, transgender is
definitely
basically
don't
a person identifies themselves the opposite sex as what they was born to be. So if you was a girl, you think of yourself as a boy. If it was a boy, you think of yourself as the opposite, which is
That makes
female.
you transgender.
That's a transgender.
That's the
You feel me?
definition
You
of
think you're
being
the
transgender.
opposite gender of which was born.
See, my only problem with this situation is they refer to it as a girl. They let her play on a girls' sports team. At
Then
that
they
rate,
don't let her
just
in.
let her in the gym. Just let her in the locker room.
That's
See,
your-
I
that's your
disagree.
opinion?
I
That's what I
disagree.
feel.
Why you wanna let it? Because it's transgender, not means a transsexual or a post-op
Exactly.
or a post-op person. So if you're a trainee gender,
Yeah.
which means you still got a ratchet if you're a girl trying to be a man. You feel me? So I'm not gonna let you go. I'm not gonna let
So
you.
why let her play with the girls then? Why let her play with the girls?
You can play a physical sport, but when it comes
But when
to
it comes to the
when it-
personal bathroom,
when it comes to a personal
Privacy.
usage of genders,
you gotta keep it separate.
I'm not gonna let you stand up and pee next to a
But
stall.
as a man, I don't want you in there with me if you're doing that with the girls and stuff.
If you got what I got, I have no problem. I have no problem with it.
No, but they're gonna be looking at you when you go.
No, see that's the
Transgender
thing.
doesn't necessarily
yeah.
mean gay.
It doesn't mean gay. I don't think they're gonna look at me. I don't,
Whoever
See,
made that
that kinda-
definition.
Jumping on the girl,
of
like
that-
And that's
That's
confusing to people who aren't transgender. I can understand why that would be confusing. Like,
listen,
okay, I'm
it is type
transgender,
gay.
but-
Hold no.
Yeah, exactly.
If
I
you
mean,
think
Because we don't understand it because we're not transgender.
I don't want to understand it, but if you think you something else, you're gay. Like,
That's gotta be gay.
if you're a boy and you think you're
That's
a girl,
not what I've heard
it's a whole hard
transgender
shit.
people say. Like, I've watched interviews and heard transgender people speak that say this has nothing to do with my sexuality.
Who are they relationships
This
with?
is
Because they
who
lie.
I
Who are they
feel.
relationships
I
with?
don't know.
With girls?
I don't know any transgender
So
people personally.
you can be a gay transgender.
No.
Like.
You know,
I
if you're a
know.
transgender, you're gay from the
But
first.
You're a girl.
No, he's asking
It's
like which
Yeah,
one do you
exactly.
like? If I'm a girl and I think I'm a guy,
Yeah.
but I like
You
girls,
want
then
girls,
I'm a
you're gay.
gay.
Then you're
Yes.
a lesbian
Gay.
transgender.
Nah,
That
You're
shit
gay.
makes no sense. If you in
It
your
doesn't
mind
make
somehow
sense.
believe
If
that
you're a girl, you
another
gonna want a guy.
gender, then that's not a transgender to me. If you get a sex change, then yeah, you're trans. Like you know what I
You're-
mean? Like she just
Then
makes
you're
no
kinda
sense.
I don't know.
Over
It's
it.
a touchy subject. I don't know how I
It
feel
ain't
about
touchy.
it. Is
It's
people
not.
anything that is anything
If
that
you're
other
some-
people would find offensive is AKA touchy.
No, to
Some
you, because it's not touching to me because
And this
I don't find it
refers to
offensive.
High school, right?
Yeah, high school.
Basically,
If
High
you're in
school.
high school, you don't know
It's high
what
school.
you want. You don't
Basically,
know what you want in life.
I don't know how
Listen,
I would feel
if you're
in a locker
born-
room getting changed with a transgender person. Do I have anything against transgender people? Absolutely not. I think everybody should be free to be who they want to be and shouldn't be
But-
judged. Unfortunately, everyone's judged, so that's not going to happen.
But how do you think I feel as a male
But
getting,
I don't know
getting
how I
dressed
would
with a
feel. I
transgender?
might feel, I'm not gonna lie, I have nothing against transgender
Nobody
people.
has
But I
nothing
might
against
feel a little
right is right, wrong is
uncomfortable
right is right, wrong
with
is
them
wrong.
in the same
Right is right,
dressing
wrong
room
is
as me.
wrong.
Like
If
I
you're
might,
trans-
I might.
If you're
Why?
if
Why
you're
would you
trans,
feel
hold on.
I don't understand why would you feel
Can I
uncomfortable.
talk?
They just
I
as
don't
girly
know.
as you.
I can't even explain it.
It's
It's
not,
just
because they
it's
got a
just,
dick.
Yeah, that's
like you
what
know.
it
If
is.
you're
They're
trans,
not using that dick though, so
They
what is
might.
that?
are.
How do I know they're not gonna
Listen, can I speak?
try to you do
Let's
something?
believe they're not looking at you. Let's
Go
believe that
ahead.
shit.
Speak,
Go
man.
ahead. Go ahead.
If you're a transgender male that wants to be a female, I'm not gonna allow you to come into a female bathroom or locker room with a dick.
Exactly.
You feel me?
I do.
You can look like a girl.
Straight up.
You can look like a girl, but I'm not gonna
Until you
put you in a
have a-
locker
So you want
room.
them in our locker
I'm
room?
talking,
You want them in
no.
our locker room?
If you got a dick, you belong where dick's supposed to be. No homo. I'm not gonna look at you.
What
I'm
do
not
you
gonna look at you, but it's still a risk.
after they have
It's
the
still.
operation,
I'm talking though, but it's still
After the
a risk.
operation, that's a different
As a
story.
male.
After
It's
the
still-
operation, that's a different story. If you got
Yeah,
the
after the
same-
operation, you got a coochie, just like them, so you're not a
You
threat.
either go to this one or this one based on what you have done there, regardless of what you think you are.
Honestly,
Exactly.
to solve this, they need to get their own locker room because I don't want them in my locker room.
That's
Ooh, a
it.
either.
trans
No.
locker room. That
That's
is
a
a
good
I
point.
don't want
That's
them
a
in my
great
locker
point.
room.
Not
That's a
good.
great
That's what
point.
you're looking at me. If you're transgender, you're looking at the guys.
Then they might feel like we're alienating.
Exactly,
or
so,
something like that.
Whatever they elevated something they want to
Listen,
be.
listen.
be-
Whatever-
So gay people need their own room too? No.
No.
Exactly.
Whatever sexual organ you
I
have,
think guys
that's
feel
where you're
like
supposed to
don't-
You
go.
got three choices. You're going in this room, or this room.
Nah,
You pick.
I disagree.
Pick
Whatever,
your poison.
whatever sexual organ you have, my point is, whatever sexual organ you have, you
Wrap
go
it
to
up.
that bathroom. If you're a girl with a dick, you go to the men's bathroom because you got a dick, man. If you're a man.
That's
Word
a
up.
sex
Fuck what you think.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck what you think. You feel me? That's saying
Doesn't
it's
count.
fuck what you think. If you're a man with a cooch, you go to the girl bathroom because
That's
fuck what
just
you
right.
think. You
Yeah.
got a cooch, you go sit down and pee.
That's your
Like
point,
that,
but you
man.
know we got to move it on. I mean, a couple of weeks ago we had like a big.
No problem with the LGBT
A
community.
couple of weeks ago we had a discussion about vodkas, Effen vodka and Ciroc, Puffy versus G-Unit versus Puffy. Tonight we have like the opportunity to have a taste test.
Okay.
So I have Mackenzie right here. She's gonna get two different types of vodka and put it
50.
on the table.
50,
One's
forgive me-
Effen vodka
forgive me if I get this
and the
wrong.
other one's Ciroc. So
This should be
we're gonna
good.
taste and see which one is better.
I
I'm
never
gonna
had
prove
that.
to you right now.
Curtis Jackson, man, forgive me, bro.
So
I'm
this
die
is
hard.
a blind taste test.
A blind taste test.
What's this thing?
A and B.
Do I need blindfold?
Nah, you
Nah.
know.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
We don't listen for,
Probably after you drink it, you
for
might
the
need a
people
blind.
looking out there. We don't know what
Yeah,
A
that's
and
what
B
you-
are.
Nah,
We
that's
have-
what you know.
We have two shots in front of us. One is F and one is Ciroc. It's labeled A and B. We don't know what A and B is, so we're gonna take the shots. Whatever the best shot we take is, that's what we're gonna label the winner was. You feel me? So I don't know what A and B. I'm an F vodka fan from the door. Oh,
That's gonna put an end
I
to
don't
the
know.
conversation.
Look if you're
So
A
50.
and B because it makes
King of the
Yeah,
Fall
good.
on
Alright,
Instagram.
a second.
Let me do a commercial for you, 50.
Alright, so we taking A first?
Yeah, we're gonna take A first, then we're gonna.
So everybody gonna take A? You ain't drinking?
Nah, she don't drink.
Oh my
We're
God.
gonna do a 5-second intermission. Guys, we're gonna drink.
sorry.
We're gonna start with A first, then we're gonna drink B. On the count of 3,
Alright,
A's up.
Cheers.
cheers to
One,
Ciroc.
Just your first shot, man.
2,
Finish the round.
3, cheers.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright,
damn. I know what you was talking
gather
about.
yourself.
cleanse your palate, relax.
Damn.
It's like yoga move.
Wow.
You wouldn't know nothing about that, alright?
Damn, what the?
All right, guys, you almost ready?
So this is the second shot.
Second shot.
This is labeled B.
Label B.
I'm scared now.
Is it Ciroc or is it Effen?
Salute.
Cheers, what's your point?
Cheers. Oh yeah.
The votes is in.
Oh yeah.
Alright, what's the
Damn.
I got it.
That's
Okay,
a nice
we're
one.
gonna start with the guest, Mackenzie. You can go ahead and go around the table and ask everybody.
Ask our opinions.
I gotta vote B, man.
The best premium.
Okay.
So you're voting B was the best premium liquor to chase it out of the two shots?
Out of the two, definitely. That
B
A
was what?
shit was like,
Okay,
Nah.
man, it's on you.
nah.
That was close, I'm not gonna lie. For real.
Nah.
Damn.
Nah.
Alright, I think
You
that,
finish your shot, need to take the rest of that.
alright, you know what, I got a little bit left in both. I'm gonna do this real quick.
Honestly.
Oh yeah,
Look
B.
at that little thing she does with that.
I'm definitely voting for B. That's why I did that.
Okay, me personally, I don't want to be technical theoretically. I don't know if that word matches what I was saying. But anyway, out of the two shots, I'm gonna have to go with A.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to go with A. A was the best choice of vodka for me though. It was a little thinner.
Oh man.
You know, it was a little thinner for me. B was a little
They need to
thicker.
give him a
No
check,
more.
bro.
Okay.
They need to give him a
Okay.
check.
Honestly, I mean, from the two shots I took, A was definitely a lot smoother. From the gate. I mean, once I took A,
So it's a tie though.
once I took
It's not a
A,
tie, yeah.
hold on, let me
Two
talk.
B's,
Once I
two
took
plays.
A, I felt like it was smooth. You know what I mean?
Refreshing.
It didn't hurt me as much.
The wind hit you.
Second, when I took B, it was just like, oh, it was, kept hitting me. Like,
Gotcha.
Maybe because it was your second shot though.
Nah, A.
No.
I let it sit for 5 seconds. That's why I gave it a 5-second rest.
At first when I took
And I'm
A,
a drinker
I thought it
too.
went
I
down
like to
smooth.
drink shots. So,
So
like,
what you said?
At
What?
first when I took A, I thought it went down smooth. I was like, oh, this definitely
So that's
was
what it
Ciroc.
is then.
And then
Alright,
I
guys.
took the B and I was like,
so we're gonna keep it going. I mean, you gonna tell us what was
So what
A
was the-
or
what was the
what's the verdict?
What's the
What's the
results?
verdict?
of this? Look,
So
A and
A was Effen,
Definitely.
Mm.
That.
and B was Ciroc.
It tastes like
Hey,
rubbing
got some
alcohol.
shit.
Ciroc, boys.
Pretty,
Tastes like rubbing
pretty
alcohol.
much when the F hits the system,
Alright,
ain't
but
no telling should I fucking should I diss him. That's what the F in is, though.
I like that. That should be a
More or
slogan
less.
for the vodka. I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, I thought Ciroc was like a better liquor going into it just by
Going
names.
into it.
Yeah,
So
going
you
into
did a
it.
taste test.
When I did the taste test, I mean,
F
definitely
one.
A was way smoother.
Say A was
Hey,
smoother?
It was
But at the
Yeah.
end of the day, the results are it's a tie because two members on the panel thought Effen was, and two members
So
on
can
the
we-
panel
can
thought.
So basically, what that means is that
Ciroc.
we'll never know the answer.
Why don't you guys let us know what you think?
Definitely.
Yeah,
Us,
it should be
email
another
us.
round where it's
It's
double.
Instagram us. Let us know.
Make it sing
Let
and
us
diddy.
know. Do your own little taste test. Video us.
A tie is good with me. I mean,
Anybody out
nobody
there-
loses.
If
Everybody
anybody,
wins.
if any of you guys in TV land has a tiebreaker, email us at what'syourpoint.tv@gmail.com or go to the website.
Yeah.
Click the link in my bio, whatever. Let us know what you think. Effen or Ciroc.
Make
What
the
you
right
heard me.
choice. Make the right choice. please.
All right, guys, getting back into the show. We have getting back into the show, guys. We have the women. They letting women now be in combat, be on the front line.
Yeah.
I mean, years prior to this, women was not like on
I
front
wasn't allowed
line.
in battle.
It was allowed in battle. How do you feel about this? I have a strongly feeling about
You have a
this.
strong opinion on this? Go
I
ahead.
feel strong about this because
Go ahead. Take it
we
away.
have women cops. They go out and fight crime every day.
But it's,
So why can't you get your ass on front line
but
and
it's fight.
fight
It's,
crime?
but it's fight crime though.
Yeah, they fight crime. I mean,
It's
if they
cold
come
fight
to
crime.
a situation and everybody got guns drawn, you are relying on your partner. If your partner's a girl, she has to have your back.
But
True.
how many females really fight crime though? The term
But-
is fight
War
crime
is
though.
a
But
little
when
different, I'm
but when do
sure.
you fight crime though? But in a battlefield,
It's war.
It's not like
It's a
they're being
war on
forced
drugs.
to
What do you
do
mean?
it.
War is
It's-
war. I mean, what do you mean? What is
They're
war?
not being forced.
War
to
is
do
not
it.
war.
So They
Because
they
it's-
choose to do that, then you know they have that.
As far as being forced in what? As
mindset
being a
and
cop.
mentality. No,
No.
I'm saying to fight in combat.
What,
As
as a
woman.
cop though?
Nah, as a woman to fight in combat.
yeah.
But I'm saying we have women cops, so I mean, when you take whatever oath you take.
War across seas is different than from what you're saying.
Absolutely.
What
But
you're
it's
saying
a
is,
war here though. I mean, it's
But
a
it's
war
not
here.
so what?
It's still combat though. When you go out there,
What combat? Give me proof
All
of
right.
definition of
for
combat.
instance, it's got a bank is like getting robbed, whatever. It's like hostages in there. It's people in there with guns.
So what stories you know about?
But
So I mean, I'm pretty sure I don't know no
You're pretty
situation.
sure? No.
Yeah.
Tell me what you know, because I can tell you across seas when they shoot and they bomb across seas,
Yeah.
females on the front line. That's the actual war. Over here, it's not police officers serving their townships or counties on
another
municipal.
thing-
It's life and death, though. I don't care what you're
it
saying. It's life and
So-
death. You protect the serve. They protect the
This is-
serve.
It's not life and death because
Here-
what's the chances of a female officer in the United States getting killed over serving their town, municipal, or county compared to overseas? You feel me? What's the chances?
I mean,
A
here,
big difference.
Yeah.
we're on our own
It's
land.
not a
I don't
difference.
think there's a
You-
difference.
listen,
I-
you-
I mean,
Cause like it's not like
maybe I'm crazy. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. What's the difference?
If
I'ma tell you the
allowed to
difference.
do it, then they make the
Exactly.
choice
Listen,
to
me
go
personally,
do it.
listen.
Like it's not like
The difference
bunch
is
of, like, I don't know.
the difference is between females in the United States serving on whatever they're serving on in a certain country is. In the United States, we bow down. When the cops put pressure on us, we cop out.
Not always, though.
Man, it's always.
That's the way you look at it, though.
Okay.
Not always.
But
Cops
it
get
is
killed.
always.
Cops do get killed.
Okay, it's always an exception to bunch. It's always an exception to bunch. I'm not saying 100% times that it goes that way, but it's always an exception. But across
Okay.
here, bro, it's more war, and you know this.
Let me break
How
it
many
down like
stories
this.
can you tell me right now with female
So,
officers?
what's your problem with having a female on the front line?
Because in the front line, we're constantly shooting guns to kill. We're serving towns and we're shooting
So you don't
all
think
enemy.
women should be on the front line?
No.
That's your point? On it?
Honestly,
well, why? Like
just let me make one point real quick. I mean, I've been in a lot of fucking scuffles, battles, everything.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
from financial to fighting, fisticuffs, whatever. And a female had my back way quicker than a nigga had my back. And that's crazy.
You saying
Females
but
are fought,
that's
I done fought
not
with
even.
Yeah,
females.
how many bitches picked up for you?
That's what I'm saying.
What?
Females
But
are
they
not
gotta do anything
weak.
though. That don't even.
You
That,
just brought
that doesn't
up
make
females-
sense. That don't make
What about
sense.
other
What do you
countries?
mean?
Other countries have women.
They have kids.
Okay.
No.
Women, they have kids.
No, but it's on the front line. But
Kids.
First of
it's
all-
sneak attacks is time though.
You guys said before.
Okay.
Wow.
You guys said before. Hutch said it's different. The war here. You were saying.
He said it was a war on drugs.
Let her talk, please.
Female
Let her talk.
cops
I want to
fight
have a
here.
female.
You said female cops fight here,
Yeah.
and Hutch said that's different over there. I agree with Hutch on that point. That it is different over there. At least here, we're in our own territory. Over there, we're the minority over there. So, you know, it's a whole nother. That's a whole nother.
Listen,
fight.
cops are over here. Cops are the law.
That's a whole
Cops
nother
are not
field.
battling over here.
Nah, not like that.
Cops
Not
are
like
the law. They
Now,
are the law. You feel me?
My opinion as far as
We
women.
break the law every day. What do you mean the law? The law.
So
doesn't
how many
mean
laws you
nothing.
broke? How many female cops you put out? How many female COs you put out?
Man.
Nothing. When they say
Yeah.
something,
Like they-
you got
They
that.
can't do nothing.
They
Honestly.
can do whatever they want. What you? Okay, they can't do nothing. You say.
Exactly.
Over
But they-
there, they can do something, bro. Like what you mean?
I
Let
feel
them
like
fight.
you
they're-
feel like they feel protected here, women as cops. Like that's why
Females
they-
are definitely protected over here because
it's
they are the
only-
law. We bow down gracefully. Feel me? Cops say put anybody and get
But
back.
you don't feel like if there's a chick
do
right
it.
here that's got a mind state that's like, yo, let's ride.
All right,
Man,
hey, listen, it's
Man,
always,
chicks go harder than niggas, God.
it's always
Some chicks go
I'm
harder
not
than
saying
niggas.
like every chick, but if
Wow.
there's
Some is built like this.
Women-
Some are fighters.
This is
Yeah,
a nigga that. This is a guy that's saying that.
Salute.
Like,
I mean,
Salute to the
honestly,
women
I'm a
on the
guy,
front
but I know
line.
some chicks that go harder than niggas. That's
Brock
what
Lesnar.
And honestly, if they want to fight, go ahead and fight. Because I'm
This
not going to go out there
is-
and fight in the war. I'm definitely not fighting the war. If they draft me, I'm going to jail. I'm like, yo, I'm Muhammad Ali. I'm not fighting
Listen,
this
I'll
shit.
fight for
I got a war here.
I'll fight for the
I'm
cause.
not
Equal
fighting for
rights
I'm not fighting for
are
this country.
becoming more and more. Equal rights are becoming.
That's what y'all
more.
want. Yeah, females
Yeah.
make it right, so y'all gonna give what you ask for.
Absolutely. And
But
you
do
know
I
what?
believe that a female is strong in the battlefield
Yeah,
as a
I know.
man?
We got that.
No,
We got
sir.
that.
No.
No,
I do not believe that. No, I don't.
As strong as
I don't believe that. Listen, if we went to war right now, listen, my man, listen, if we went to war, listen, me and him versus y'all two. If my man punch you in the jaw, you're going to sleep.
Yeah,
I
but we
punch you in
got
the jaw, you're going to
guns. We
sleep.
got guns on the front.
I got guns too.
How
I
you
can
know
shoot
my
quicker.
sniper shot ain't better than yours?
Females
Because
shoot
it
better.
ain't-
Some females
How you
shoot
know?
better than guys. That's my point.
Absolutely.
That's the point.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Our
that's my
skills
point.
are-
Some females shoot better than guys.
Listen, what's your facts on that though? You saying
It's
something?
not no facts.
He's seen.
I
Listen,
don't-
James Emmer, he's seen Mr. and Mrs. Smith and Angelina Jolie shot good in that movie. So he thinks females shoot better than men, but that's not even a fact though.
How do you know? How do you know women
Because-
shoot better than men? You
Because
read
the
up
top,
on that? You
because
read
the
up on
top,
that?
yes, the top, yeah, I
Man, we
do.
could go to a shooting
And
range and then the probably shoot way better than you.
Thank
That's
you.
a fact. Henry wear glasses. I don't. So I
It doesn't matter what she wears.
Yes, it does.
It doesn't matter.
You hear the ignorance though? Y'all hear the ignorance?
How is
That's
it?
exactly what it is.
Absolutely.
Ignorance.
It's ignorance.
You can't say you shoot better than a female because she's a
They say
female.
it's ignorance though, but
Ignorance is a bliss.
if she
So
wear
because I
glasses,
wear glasses,
if
I
she
can't
wear
shoot-
glasses and
I
I
can't
don't,
shoot
that
the
means my vision is
Obey your
better.
thirst.
Your
Ignorance
vision
is
is
a
good. We're
bliss,
not
man.
talking about vision. We're talking about precision.
How could listen?
Accurate.
If you wear glasses, if you listen, this is a fact. This is a fact too. Because I'm saying ignorant. But if you wear glasses, you can't be a sniper in the army because that means your vision is impaired. So they won't even put you on the front line to shoot like that. That's a fact, ladies and gentlemen. Google it if you don't believe me. So I win.
Man, the telescope is a damn glasses.
I have
telescope is glasses.
20/20 vision right now. I don't want to take these shits out my eyes, but I
You got something in your eyes, so I'm pegging
Okay,
vision.
so that doesn't make you no better
you would
than me,
never
though.
be a perfectionist sniper.
I don't want to be a professional sniper.
that's
My
the point, though.
is women should be able to do the same thing as men.
They could.
You are. That's
It's
why the
all-
law got passed. That's why the law
In
got
every
passed. Let's deal with
aspect,
the
you know
facts.
what?
That's why the law
Salute
got
It's all
passed.
good till they get punched in their face, and then they change their story.
Yeah, by niggas like you.
He hit me because I'm a man. Look, yeah, exactly. And to
My bad.
niggas like me, you feel me? When a nigga like me punches me in their face, now they change the story. Now we went from equal opportunity to he's a strong man that hit me in my face. Now the story switch, you feel me? That's females for you, feel me? That's what I'm saying.
All right, guys, that was That was a great topic, but we got to move on. You know, we got a time limit. That was a great topic. I mean, feel free to give us y'all feedback on how y'all feel about that.
Please get,
I feel
I'm
really strong
begging for
about
your
mine.
feedback. DM me king.of.the.4. Full underscore on Instagram. Give me your opinion. I want this for real on this topic because
How about what's your point official?
to me, San Lucre and official WIP. Get at us, please do that. I want y'all opinion.
Moving on, they just
I want y'all opinion.
they just dropped the Wiz last night.
Nobody beats the Wiz.
All black cast. It's like a lot of shit going on social networking about all black cast. Some people feel like it was a racist thing. I mean, I don't feel like it was racist.
I don't
feel like it was racist.
What was really said, like, from initially, like?
I don't know what's really
Like
said.
I read a couple of comments and stuff. It was just like a lot of derogatory
I just heard
statements
that.
about like
White people were outraged because it was an all
They were
black.
outraged.
I don't know how they was
That was
outraged
the
though.
word, outraged?
White people,
Shit.
you can't, you know.
It probably was just a couple.
categorize everybody.
Probably wasn't that
Play on
much.
TV,
But
shit,
that's what I heard
That's
about
crazy.
it.
Look, like about the Wiz, like I don't know how it was an outrage or how it was a sensitive topic when the original movie The Wiz was starring Michael Jackson was an all black cast in the movie theaters.
It's the remake
All
of
they
that.
did
Yeah.
was remake it and put it on Broadway on stage in
With
front of
up-to-date
a
cast.
live audience and a live TV world. You feel me? Like audience.
That's ours. Yeah.
You feel me? So the Wiz in general was all black. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand how.
I guess they feel that way because I guess the Wizard of Oz was an all-white cast.
Well, I think the
But-
Wizard of Oz was based off of the Wiz. I think the Wiz.
No, the Wiz was based
the original.
off. No, the
It
Wiz.
wasn't?
The Wiz was based off the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, okay.
But we understand that though. Like we know
we did our own thing. We put it and we remixed it and we threw it back
I
out.
don't have a problem with it.
Everybody's just so fucking sensitive. Everything is offensive.
It is.
Yeah,
That's a great
absolutely.
point. Yeah.
And I don't think it was racist. I mean, how many shows or movies or stuff have all white casts?
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
The Wiz in general. The Wiz. Have you ever seen The Wiz?
Yes.
Have you ever seen The
I
Wiz?
was in the Wiz.
Have you ever seen The Wiz?
Yes, I did see
So
The
The Wiz in general was a all black cast movie. This dates back to like the early 70s, late 60s, maybe early 80s. I don't know when The Wiz came out, but it was over 20 years ago. I know that for a fact. The Wiz, not The Wizard of Oz, The Wiz
Yes.
was an all black cast.
That's a
And what they just did was
remake of it.
remake
Yeah.
of it.
Was there a
on-
problem on the original? Were people
No.
mad about?
I don't
the
know for
original?
sure, but I'm pretty sure it was because
Oh,
of
you
the
think it was?
yes, if it was over 20 years ago, we was
Yeah,
considered
probably.
niggas back then.
No, they didn't care about it because they
So
didn't think it was
maybe-
going
yeah.
It was
to
gonna
fly
pop
like a.
off like that.
But it did fly. No, everybody did care about it because Michael Jackson was just one of the star characters. So The Wiz had a face
I
back
bet you
then.
even
But-
white people liked it then because
It wasn't
of
like that because social media wasn't as big as it is now. Now you can just get on the computer and say,
And
I don't
say
like this show, and
something.
type it.
Also,
and
but
it pops up.
do you guys think it all has to do with the race issue, or do you
Definitely.
think that when they watched it, they just
was
thought,
just
you know
bad
what,
show.
this really wasn't that.
Can I say
fucking
something to
good.
you? Every show we have, we talk about a race situation.
Absolutely, because
So
Because race is
it's very
Not to
relevant.
get
but look,
racial.
I did watch it. I'm not gonna lie, so I can't speak on that. It could have just been a really shitty rendition of The Wiz. But
Still, it doesn't matter the good rest part.
That's a good point of view. Listen,
I don't know.
I'm not knocking the Wiz because I'm not knocking it.
But I heard the actors and
But it
singers
could have been a
artists
bad
that were in
version.
it, and I like those people. I
So
should have watched
for them
it.
for you to hear
I
that
should've
they did a
watched
bad
it.
job would kind of make you feel like
Yeah.
what's going on?
So it could have been a bad version because I didn't see the whole thing, but I seen some of it, and
Word.
the parts I seen, I didn't like.
But
Really like
also-
it. So not. I mean, I
Yeah,
didn't
you
really.
did say that, you
NBC,
did
I
say
think
that.
it was on NBC. They air like something like this. I think like once every year or something
I thought
like
it was ABC that used to have
Something like what, though?
Something like they air like a musical. There was Peter Pan one year. There was The Sound of Music. You know, they air these, and from what I've remember hearing in the past, that they don't usually get very good reviews.
Why?
I don't know.
Because they touch it.
No.
Because as the black audience, we try to touch the whole world.
No, I'm not talking about The Wiz.
That's
I'm
a
talking
fact.
about.
That's a fact.
I'm talking about
Every rendition, every
overall. I hear that they don't do well. I
Why
don't
don't
know
we do
if
well?
the ratings on this one did well or not, or if if it came through as it got a good reaction or not. I heard that there was a racial reaction.
The only
to it,
reason why-
but I didn't hear whether people thought it was a good show or a bad show.
The only reason why I take them as a shock because they keep doing it. I mean, sometimes if something don't work, you stop doing it.
No,
after a
you
while.
don't.
If they keep doing it, it must be something good coming
Well,
out of
You
it.
people-
don't stop doing anything. That's
People like-
powerful for your
Some
race.
people like musicals.
No, that's what makes them sad. They keep doing it, so obviously
We're gonna
something
keep
good
going.
coming out. Something good coming out.
Celebrities are always in it, like
The
Yeah.
naysayers are always the opposite race. You feel me? I'm not gonna say what color race it is. I don't know what color race it is. But the naysayers are always the opposite race because they feel some type of way about the beautiful project that black people put out. You feel me? Like that's always the topic every single time. It could be a beautiful project. I'm not gonna knock it because
No, let's don't say
I thought it
beautiful
was
project. Let's say beautiful
I thought it was
idea, a beautiful thought.
No, it was a
because it might have been shit, like you said. It might have been a corny shit.
Yeah,
You said you watched it for
I
what?
watched it. I said
But you turned it off.
no, I didn't turn it off. I said the part that I watched was not what I was. Because I'm fascinated on the original movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Me personally, if I see
The second's
original,
never better than the original.
exactly, the second
You
is never
can't
better than the original. So that's why I had a
That's true.
ill taste in my mouth about what I just seen. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it was still
But it had
an
nothing to do
all-star
with
cast and an all-star acting. It was still pretty decent
So
though.
they made
But
two? This
Huh?
is the second one?
Yeah, this
yeah,
is
the Wiz is the second one.
First
It's,
one,
it's not
they
part two.
made
It's a
many.
rendition of
Yeah.
part
Yeah.
one.
The
They made
original
two.
was all black.
Yeah, all black.
So,
Yeah, always.
so then it's nothing for
Yeah.
It's nothing new.
Exactly.
They do it every year, so they do
Exactly.
Peter Pan. This
Why
and
are
that,
people outraged
and they're
now?
doing the
Peter
same
Pan
thing
is
as
different.
Peter.
Yeah.
Well, whatever they're doing, they
Yeah,
do
no,
the
no, you're
same
right.
as
People
the
just-
original.
people just
They
talk
have
because they got
the
mouths.
same as
That's
the
what it
original
is.
This time it's nothing.
People talking, they got mouths.
Word.
People gotta feel
And like I
Freedom of
said,
speech, so you can talk
the
about
number one hater is always the opposite race. I don't know why, maybe because you know.
I don't agree with that. but-
Because when that chocolate skin is under what's that? I don't even play, you know. The physique, listen, bang bang pro black game. But anyway.
I'm with that gang too, okay?
You already know, man. We gotta keep it moving on. I mean,
Nobody beats the
He's
Wiz.
finishing off the show. We go to the Thot sauce and we go
Thot
to
sauce, Thot sauce.
Mackenzie. She has the Thot sauce. She's gonna give us a little brief. of
Okay,
Thot
so
sauce
we
is.
have a mug shot of this bad little bitch from Taz Angels.
Taz.
Tad, my man named Chad.
She a couple days ago she got arrested for prostitution. She's not with Taz Angels anymore.
She associated with them at first?
She was.
When she got locked up, she was with them?
No. She was, and then she got a new pimp.
Oh.
And then got arrested for it,
That's why
but
she got
Taz
busted.
Angels is still like linked to it because she used to be one of
That
them.
was her name.
And
That's why
now
she
the
got
whole
busted.
Taz Angels and like the whole group is being like exposed now for their prostitution.
So
things
they were
that they do.
always
So
kind
she
That's
of.
what they're saying.
Yeah, that's what
Taz
I'm saying. That
probably had it
Taz
better
is like the
incognito
biggest
than
pimp. You
her
know what I'm
new
saying?
pimp.
Like their Instagram
So
models.
is
their-
So
it-
basically,
their
that girl bought heat to Chad.
Exactly. That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
I was just
She
gonna
bought
say,
into them.
is she
Yeah.
got arrested? Are
She
they
was doing
are
too
they
much.
looking for Taz now? Are they out for
She
him?
was doing too much.
And from what I'm reading, yeah, they're apparently investigating.
Oh, they're
Taz. I don't know how true it is, but I mean, they cover themselves up well. They've always
Exactly.
been like dancers and bartenders and hosts and
Yeah.
models. And
Okay, so they can't really pin the prostitution on them because
They can't.
they
No.
say, what do you mean prostitution? I'm a model, I'm a dancer, I'm a
So pretty much
this,
They
I'm
just
a
got
that.
theirs up.
They pretty much
Okay.
the same thing.
But how did do we know how she got caught? Did she actually get caught
No,
in
it's
the
still
act?
developing
Or-
story.
Oh, it's a
It just
developing
happened.
story.
So basically what they're saying is
So what do you guys think?
the girl that just got caught, you feel me, pretty much is She just got caught for prostituting.
Yeah.
So, in the past, she was linked to Taz and Angels in that.
Yeah.
So now they're saying
So now Taz Angels is on blast too.
because of her, because of her name.
Do you guys think that they actually prostitute, in your opinion?
Yo, I'm gonna keep 100. And
Sex sells.
I'm gonna keep 100. Like
That shit sells.
I'm gonna keep 100.
Why
Like, do
wouldn't
I
it?
think they was prostituting or whatnot? Like, I'm gonna say yes, I do think it was. I think it worked. You feel
Yeah,
me?
they had to.
Like,
Well, I mean,
if
there's stuff like-
if Taz got Angels,
Charlie's Angels too. Charlie got Angels too.
I think-
In
You
Miami,
picked them well,
it's
too.
backless, like
Listen.
dirty ass
hey Taz,
people in their living room can
Taz
find.
getting W.
he said, I'm in there. Taz talk, yo, Taz. But nah, G shit though. I think Taz was. I think he was. I'm not gonna say prostitute. I'm gonna say. I think he was escorting his females. I think he was escorting his females. That said $80 for head, $150 for everything.
Oh my God, you know the prices?
Nah, they ain't said.
You been to Miami?
They said for happy ending. They said head. They said happy ending.
They said $80
They
for
made it look good.
$80 for fellatio, $150 for everything.
Okay.
And
but
I do believe that he did that.
Do
I'm not
you
gonna
think
lie.
that makes those girls thoughts?
They are the thought sauce, and Ruby is
Yes.
the thought of the week.
Yeah.
So yes,
Yeah.
all
Clean
y'all
thought,
is
clean
the thought.
thought, clean thought.
I'm just asking your opinions. I'm not.
I mean, I'm not throwing shade because they are Insta famous and they do their.
I don't believe
they
they're
get money
thoughts.
or
They gotta
whatever,
live, bro. They gotta live.
Honestly,
They gotta find a way.
I never heard
Shit like
Right?
that. I never
Some people
heard
don't have
that.
talent.
I never heard of that.
No, everybody got talent. Like if you can't crack a joke, if you can't put your hand in and look pretty, you can learn your back and that pussy can pop. That's a
That's what I'm
talent.
saying. That's a talent.
I mean,
Yeah.
if Taz had it like that, Taz, King of the Fall on Instagram though. I don't know about nothing, but
Taz, I'm anti-Taz.
Hey, maybe this whole
he have a face?
situation
Is Taz
is
a
gonna
face?
is gonna be
Yeah.
I
better
ain't
for
see his
Taz
face.
and his angels. Because to be honest, I never heard of it before the situation.
now you know.
Now I know.
Now
and
don't save your money. Don't save
maybe
your
a
money.
lot of people are gonna start
Don't
to
save your
hear
money for a
about
Taz
it.
They
angel.
say Taz is like
Maybe
the
they'll get
number
more
one
famous.
pimp in the pimp game. He's like
He's the-
behind the scenes, like he knows all the celebrities.
The Black
all
Hugh
that
Hefner?
shit.
He got. He about to say he got repeat now.
Okay.
He's
It's
behind
Taz.
the scenes though. He's not frontline. There's
So
a reason
is-
why he's
is-
not like all up in the media because he's
Is
still
Taz a thought?
No.
Nah, he's not.
Right.
Like,
I think he is a thought because
Ruby's
if he's
new.
pimping hoes, he must be fucking them too.
Ruby's new.
Oh,
Not-
he's
not
absolutely
general.
fucking them. I agree
See,
with
not-
that.
How he probably like, oh, how can I sell this?
I know-
Here, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
He gotta market it.
He got
He
it.
gotta-
Nah,
he
like-
gotta know what that
I gotta
shit
check
is.
this
all right,
out.
guys. You know,
Y'all
we had,
got sauce pop.
we had a great show tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in. You already know the motto. You already know the motto. How we do. We always have an open seat for viewers who want to come sit down with us and
Come
debate with
challenge
us.
us.
Word.
Hit
Let
us
me
up
know
at
your
what'syourpoint.tv,
I wanna know your point,
what'syourpoint.com. You already know.
Official WIP. man.
Instagram, holler at us. But we have Goody. He's a performer on the end of the show
Pretty
tonight.
good, my boy.
Check him out.
Thank you for joining us, my
Real
boy.
dope artist.
Pleasure. Pleasure.
Go ahead. So we're gonna go on out with that.
Situation, man. Look at
Double DY. Quality. Let's get it. Yo, I'm in my own lane, riding with the whole gang. Your bitch hang the same way the chain hang. It sells up, all I know is do the damn thing. Picture so perfect, I don't even need a damn frame. Photographic memory, they gon' remember me. I've been on my bullshit, number 23, shooting for my goals, but now I got the full 5. I need help, I'm the illest nigga alive. The party don't get started till I arrive. Hands on the wheel, let's put this bitch in drive. Fuck the quality, we ride. Ride with me, ride with me, ride with me, ride with me, ride with me. What? Roads hit the riches, bitch, niggas, they play the ditches. I be swerving, I be earning, I get it, who with it? If the world ain't fucked up, I ain't motivated. That's how you niggas know that I'm motivated. I don't need to be hated to be the greatest. I just need a real DJ to go and play this. Hop up in the bootleg with my playlist. A nigga gotta eat, cuz, yeah, straight facts on that, yeah, straight facts on that ass, yeah, straight facts on that ass, yeah. What's your point, yo, slow it down, straight facts, nigga, yeah, straight facts, nigga, G-double-O-D-Y, FTQ, What's your point? L's up, yo. Cocaine game, got a new name. It's the music biz, this is what it is. Get it how you live. When the shorties come by, they say hi to the kid. If your shorty wanna rock, then she ride with the kid. Got bars like a pig, got bills out the ass. Still look back and laugh when I fucked around in class. No regrets, no new friends, no sweat. Out of all these niggas, nobody poses a threat. They flow is in debt, always be ahead by a step. At least one love, throw it up, cause you know what we rep, capiche. Grind hard, that's grief like Keith, nigga. I'm in a huddle and I'm calling a flea flicker. I'm passing out after pussy and dark liquor. I'm clean, I'm sitting slicker, my jeans need money thicker. Dreaming to do it bigger than living large, nigga. Straight facts. What's your point TV?
Hey.
Yes, sir.